Psycho Mike here. It's going to be something a little different, not going to be a promo or a funny video. I'm just going to quickly show you a demo for a project I've been spending the last little while working on. Really, all it is, it's a tool for independent promoters to promote their shows. It's a virtual billboard, so instead of physically, spending money and printing off posters and physically posting them on mailboxes and lampposts and things like that, you would just do it here. But the thing is that all these events would be geolocated. So if someone's coming to this website that's living in Toronto looking for something to do, they'd only be presented with events in Toronto that are coming up in the next 1 or 2 weeks or whatever parameters I've set. So what you're looking at right now is what it's found in Waterdown, Ontario, Canada, which is where I currently live. It's where I am right now. It's telling me that there's 24 events, and these are all the posters for them. Just note that Waterdown isn't this exciting. These are all just test events. I just needed some test data, and I borrowed posters from A1 and Fight Brand. So this happened April 14, 2013, a year ago. But so just ignore the actual what's on the images. These are just to make the demo look cool. So this is what it's found in Waterdown. You hover over them, it does this cool little effect. You scroll down, more will load in. If you're on a mobile, like if you're on a tablet, it will look like this. If you're on a mobile browser, it will look like this. It's all really cool. If I'm interested in Fight 7, I want to time travel and go to it, I can click on it, and this is the event page. Again, it's all just test data. So this is saying Waterdown event 22. It was last edited 3 hours ago. It's in Waterdown, Ontario. It's happening on the 27th, which would be tomorrow. Just a test description, a little description, some social buttons and ratings that don't actually do anything yet. I just thought they looked cool and I felt like showing off. And here it says the promoter's name is Test. It's just an account that I've made, and I can click on it and see what other events that this guy's got coming up. So his next one's actually this guy here. I can see all these other events, scroll through them by dragging, doing all this, clicking the buttons. It's all hunky-dory. Come back here. Let's say I'm not in Waterdown this weekend and I'm going to be in Ottawa, and I want to see what's going on in Ottawa. I go here, and I can search for Ottawa. And this event comes up. It's just crappy placeholder poster, but there it is. So now that's really it, actually. If you're just a user wanting to find stuff to do, that's essentially all you do. And you're probably wondering, well, how do the events get here? You can make an account. So I have an account called Mike, just simple test account. So I'm signed in as Mike Brand. That's my display name. And I can click here and add an event. And I'm just going to quickly do this little thing here where I'm going to separate the windows, and I'm going to pretend that these are like different users. So like this guy over here, let's say he's looking for the Ottawa stuff, and it's only this one event that's coming up. He's not interested in this. So if I'm a promoter, and let's say I'm running a car show, and I'm using this poster because it's a budget car show. I can't actually afford a better one. So I'm just going to call it car show. I'm going to make it in Ottawa. Normally you'd put an actual address here. I'm just going to put the name of the city. You can put anything here that you'd put it anything that you can put into MapQuest and have it be located on the map. You can put here. So an address or a city, whatever. You'd probably want to put an address though. But I don't know any addresses in Ottawa, so too bad. Description, whatever. And then I'm going to make it for this Saturday. I'm going to click save. It saves, and it will pop up here immediately. So everything that you see here is in real time. So if I cancel it, it will disappear. If I reactivate it, it will disappear. If I look at the event now, I'll see it's on the May 30th. It's in Ottawa. It's a car show. It was last edited a few seconds ago, as you just saw. And if I decide to edit the event and make that a capital S and add some exclamation marks, save it immediately will be reflected here. You come back here and there it is. And if you're just, it doesn't just work in Canada, it'll work anywhere in the world, theoretically. So Detroit, Michigan, nothing is there. So I'm going to add a new event, mobile view over here. So let's do this Godzilla picture that I made for Player Uno. Whatever. Enter a location. I'm going to make it Detroit, Michigan. I don't know an exact address, so whatever. Description of people screaming. I'm going to make it this Thursday. Save. And it comes up right here. Events in Detroit, Michigan. So really, that's actually it. It's not a huge feature set. I think it's just the bare bones right now. Later on, because right now there isn't an incentive. If you're not a promoter, there isn't an incentive to get an account. So like later on, I like to make it so maybe you can follow promoters and then get notifications when events come up. Get this rating system going so you can rate events that have already happened. Maybe you flag an event as I'm attending it or something like that. What else? Maybe a commenting system, so you can comment on here and say, hey, I can't wait for Chaos Cup. Yeah, that's really it. If you think it's a neat idea, let me know. If you think it's a terrible idea, please keep it to yourself. My self-esteem is very low. If you have any ideas, feel free to tell me. If you have any questions about like the technology that I'm using, or any development questions, feel free to ask, and we can geek out together. I know it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's serviceable right now. If you want to help out, maybe we can talk, and maybe there's a way you can. I don't know. I just think it would be really cool for independent promoters just to be able to advertise their stuff, wrestling shows, concerts, whatever. Just do it in a free way, and that's the world I want to live in. Thank you for your time, and Godspeed.